how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth, and today I am doing the November, I forgot for a second what I was doing, November Shop My Stash. Now, the last few times I've done it kind of overhead style into the drawers. Wasn't really working for me. I don't know, it just trying to edit it and I just kept making mistakes with it and it was just a disaster. So I'm going this way and we'll see if you like it this way. If you don't, let me know and I'll try and work something else out. Anyhow, I'm going to very quickly go through what I had in for last month and give you very quick little speed reviews on them, and then I'll show you what I've chosen for this month. So first up, e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I used this 7 times and I absolutely love it. I'm kind of shocked. These two together, your makeup's not going anywhere in my opinion. I'm very impressed with this, very impressed. Shocked, but impressed. Also in the primer category, I had the Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid Glow Booster. This isn't as nice as the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I did use it 19 times, so I got loads of use out of this. Not as nice as the e.l.f. Halo Glow in that it doesn't give you any coverage really, it's just glow. But what I really enjoyed it was actually mixing it in with my foundation and stuff and just applying it that way, and it made for a lovely combo for me. Really enjoyed it. But not my favorite of these kind of products. I would not repurchase it, but I think I will use it up eventually. The foundation, as I just showed you, was the Lacura Cashmere Glow Luminous Foundation. So this is supposed to be like a dupe of Armani, I want to say. I don't know if it is or not because I've never tried that one. But this was quite lovely. I was quite surprised. I'm going to keep saying quite. But the whole lot mixed together. So I was mixing this and my concealer. Making a little, because it was a tad warm for this time of year. But not overly so. Just a little bit of the cooler concealer in with it. And this lovely combo. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm really surprised because like this is from like, oh no. My light just went out. I think I'm okay, am I? I'll move this light over. Why are you gone out, by the way? Are you just dead? Oh, you're back on. We'll see how long it goes for. This was, yeah, I enjoyed it. Little Aldi. I want to say little. And really, really affordable. Very nice. Concealer, unfortunately, it has to be decluttered. It is rancid. It just is. We're sure gone off. Yeah, that light is finished. Okay, we're not putting back on the light. I think we're okay, aren't we, guys? We are. So this was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. I did like it when I used it prior to this, but it's definitely gone bad now. Lesson learned. I don't use concealer a whole lot anymore, so I need to stop buying them. Oh, the foundation I used 11 times. Didn't wear makeup as much this month, story of my life lately, but my eyes got very sore and I don't know if it was an eyeshadow I was using or if it is, I've ran out of my pharmacy Green Clean and I'm using other ones and I'm thinking maybe they're irritating my eyes, or I've started using this eye makeup remover, the Essence one. I'm just going to spit. I normally use the Garnier one, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Few issues going on. We'll work it out. Face powder. My face powder that I used was the Catrice All Matte Lasts Up to 12 Hours Shine Control Powder. No, it doesn't last up to 12 hours. That is complete and utter bull. It is in the shade 10 Transparent, but I did get a good lot of use out of it. The writing is starting to wear away, which is awesome. I love that. But no, it doesn't last that long at all. You lie. But it's fine. I'll use it. It's fine. Used it 20 times, so that was a good amount to use. This is my little notebook, in case you're wondering what she's at. Next up, another one that got loads of use is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. Where would they go and calling that a bronzer? But it's essentially a finishing powder for me, and I love it, and I've definitely increased the pan on it, which is awesome. But just a beautiful, for me, finishing powder. Not so much under the eyes. Don't like it under the eyes, but when I've done everything like it says, a finishing powder, and just buff it in, and everything just melds together beautifully. Cream bronzer that I used was the Kiko Sculpting Sculpting even stick. Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour, God Almighty, in the shade 200. There it is there. I have a good bit of use on this. I hope you can see. Yeah, we're making use, we're making headway on it. It's nice. I don't love it as much as I thought I did. I'm starting to think maybe I don't love stick products as much as I thought I did. I prefer pot maybe, or liquid. I think that's what the conclusion I'm coming to. And I don't, sometimes I draw stuff on, but other times I'll just use my brush and buff in that way, but still, maybe not my favourite. Love this bronzer, really nice. This is the e.l.f. Forever Sun Kissed bronzer. Sorry, I used the sculpting stick 3 times and I used the Reserva Cabana 16 times. The bronzer I used 16 times also. Don't really have a dip or anything going in it, mind you. But it's not like I was wellying into it because, you know, I'm wearing kind of tops like this now. I'm not, you know, the old décolleté isn't getting as much action as it was in the summer. But yeah, I like this bronzer. I think it's nice. Cream blush. I use the Love Yourself or Liss Self Love cream blush. Is this what it looks like? Get a bit of a dip going in the middle there. I used it 8 times. It's easy to blend, I said, and it's a gorgeous winter shade, lovely and pigmented, but you can blend it, so it does blend out quite nicely. Powder blush, I used the Kiko Radiant blush from the Little Mermaid that they did. I don't think it says, does it say? It just says, oh, it does. Radiant Baked Blush in 03, I'm blushing. This is what it looked like. Beautiful. I love it. Used it 5 times. Really gorgeous product. Love it. And breathe. Kiko again. This is the cream highlighter I was using. This is Kiko Beauty Roar. I used it 7 times. Don't particularly love the pot format of this. It's kind of hard. You can't really get, well, I can't get my fingers in there anyway. And a brush can be kind of, it's a bit stiff to, it's a bit stiff to get a brush into, but it's okay. I said, don't love the pot format, nice and subtle, no glitter. Always a winner in my books, and I used it 7 times. Powder highlighter. This is the Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Opalescent. This is it here. I think I said already, if you want swatches, if you watch my last Shop My Stash, I did swatch all these. But this is just divine on the skin. It just gives a beautiful, almost wet look, but not, it's not intense, it's subtle, but beautiful, just beautiful. I used it 5 times and I really love it. Face palette. This I used 21 times. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture palette, and really and truly all I used it for was this one here, my ambient lighting powder that I absolutely love in the shade Diffused Light, and I've even kind of flattened it out a bit in comparison to everything else in there. Just for under the eyes, I have yet to find something as lovely as that. I just think it is beautiful. Lip liner, really enjoyed my lip liner. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner in East End Pink, and I used a good bit of it, I think. Can't really see, sure you can't. No, of course you can't. But it's a very pretty shade, very easy to wear, my lips but better kind of shade. I used it 12 times, and this was a shade that I used to love back in the day, and then Rimmel weren't cruelty free and I couldn't buy it anymore, and then now they are cruelty free, so I can get it again, and I'm delighted because I do love it. Lipstick that I had, one of the lipsticks I had was from Colourpop. It is a Velvet Blur in Oasis. Nice bit of that gone as well. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Really, really enjoy it. Yeah, great. 5 times I used it. Very happy. A hydrating lips product that I had in was this. You are called Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in Orchid. This is it here. I can actually see now in the light. Am I halfway done with this? Maybe I am. Well, wouldn't that be something special? But yeah, I enjoy this, but it is very thick. I have to thin it out a bit with my finger, I find. I used it how many times? 6 times. But yeah, it's just very thick, and if I thin it out with my finger a bit, I find it a more enjoyable experience. The gloss that I used was the Milani Keep It Full in Rosewood, and I used it 6 times. Slight tingle, no, it's minty, but I don't find it plumpy necessarily. But I loved the shade. It's quite a cool toned pink, which is a nice alternative to this, which is a, you know, much kind of nearly coral toned pink. So it was a nice little change between the two. Lip balm that I wore was, did I even write this down? I did. It's the Barry M lip balm in grapefruit, and I used it 25 times. So I'm right around here with it. So again, I got great use because this is practically new when I brought it in. So delighted with that. Eyeliners. I used Purplicious from Essence. Oh, it's actually, what's it actually called? Matita Oshi? Is it? No, Purplicious. I don't know what I'm making up as I go along, guys. It's late in the day. But this was lovely because I had a lot of purple, mauvey, berry toned eyeshadows in this time, and this really matched well with it, and I enjoyed it. I used it 5 times. The inner, or the brightener that I used was this lovely one from Essence that Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty made me buy. This is the Essence Inner Eye Brightening Pen in Everybody's Shade. Is that though? Is that true? Don't know if that's true, guys, but okay then. But it is lovely for me, for my waterline. Really enjoyed it. It stays there, brightens the eyes without looking Twiggy-esque, but I liked it. Finally got my use out of this, only the one use, but there you go. It is the Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadow in Dragonfly. It's a beautiful, beautiful product, but I don't wear cream or liquid eyeshadows. I just don't, so I just need to stop buying them. And this is the other one I had in. This was the Charlotte Tilbury Darling Eyes to Mesmerize in Jean. I didn't buy this, my sister decluttered it to me. And so it looks like I've got a good bit of use going on it. I used it twice and it's fine. What do you want me to say? Not worth the price tag, in my humble opinion. But we all know, don't we, Jessica Lee, how I feel about Natasha Denona. Palettes, I'm not going to go into them in depth because I do it in my eyes update. But just very quickly, I use the ABH Jackie Aina 6 times. I used the Carly Bible 5 times. I used Lowe's Cosmetics 3 times, and I used the Artemis, or the Alter Ego Artemis palette twice. So if you'd like to hear more thoughts on those, I will have a video coming up fairly soon. If you haven't seen that video, do go and watch it, because there might be a little surprise at the end of it. Just FYI. Now, them aside. So that was all of last month's Shop My Stash, what I thought, etc, etc. And this then is what is coming in. Wait a minute. Obviously, she says. Let me just, I'm just going to pull something out and we'll go with it. I won't put it in any order necessarily. Actually, I will pull my 2 primers, she says, after saying she won't. e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. So I like to have kind of one of these putty type or pore filling primers. That's the word I'm looking for. And I do like a glowy one. This is the Sculpted by Amy Beauty Base in Pearl, the all-in-one moisturizing primer. And that one is kind of just has a bit of a hint of a glow to it. Foundation I'm bringing in is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. My opinion on this at the moment isn't great. So that's why I've brought it in for a month to try and get some use out of it and see what my actual thoughts are on it, because I don't think I'm loving it. That's what it looks like there. It's, I don't know. There's something not working for me. So I need to kind of play around with it and see, am I going to keep it or am I going to declutter it? I had tried to declutter it, but nobody seemed to want it. So I said, well, let's try again and see how we get on. Cream products. Will we go cream products now? Why not? I have my cream, my Milk Makeup bronzer stick in just a matte bronzer. It doesn't give a shade. That's what it looks like. Try and take the lid off without, no. The lid on these are really hard to get off without digging your nail into it. Twice already now, dug my nail into it. But we're going to play around with that. I did have the big full-size one of that once upon a time, but it went bad. So I bought the small one, but the price and then I shouldn't have bought it really. Story of my life. e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush is my cream blush that I'm bringing in. I think this is going to be a lovely shade for November. It's a nice kind of berry tone with a bit of a glow to it. Give you a little swatchy swatch if I can. There it is there. Isn't that pretty? I mean, this is the perfect time of year for that, in my humble opinion. I know you can wear makeup whenever you want, but I'm very much a seasonal makeup wearer. It's just the way I am. I am what I am. This is my cream highlight. I love this. This is the PS Pro Cream Highlight Luminous Finish in Champagne. And this is what it looks like. Now I have a very concentrated swatch, obviously. But it just gives a gorgeous, for me anyway, glow under the skin. I typically wear it under my foundation, drawing the glowy parts of the face. And I love the way it shines through my foundation. Powder products. Well, first of all, this is new to my collection. This is the Bare Minerals Original Loose Powder Foundation. I've never tried this, but I've always been curious. And for days when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, this I think might help shorten the... Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. It'll help me take less time. It's Fair Ivory is the shade that I got in it. And I want to play around with it and see if anyone has any tips on how to use powder foundation. I've been thinking of using like a brush like this, maybe a really dense kind of brush. What do you think? Let me know. But yeah, I just, you know, for days where my makeup needs to be quick and easy, this is what I'm hoping will do that for me. Another powder that I'm bringing in is the Maybelline Superstay Up to 24-Hour Hybrid Powder Foundation, apparently. But I'll be using this as a setting powder. I have the shade 03, I think it is. It was decluttered to me, so we'll see how we go with that. What's it got underneath? Oh, it has one of those little sponges and a mirror. Wonderful. Finishing powder. This is the Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Luminescence. So this one is lighter than the Opalescence, the one I showed you earlier. This one for me, it definitely functions more as a highlighter, whereas this one works as a finishing powder. Why are words so hard? Like, English is my first language, you'd never know it. Yeah, so you can't even really see that in comparison to the other one. So yeah, that is going to be my finishing powder. My highlighter, very excited to get this out. This is the Becca, what do you call it? Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Rose Quartz. Oh, the packaging of these was always just stunning. This is what it looks like. So it's like a pinky toned, pinky peachy toned. I don't know. It's just, I don't know why, but I love it at this time of year. Can you even see it there? Probably not. Could you do a better swatch, Ruth? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Will you see it there? Probably not. But that's why I like it, I suppose, because it's kind of subtle, and I do love a subtle highlighter. Beautiful, and I can't wait to play with it. I went for a real kind of pop of blush this time around. This is the Natural Collection Powder Blush in Pink Cloud. So it's one of these kind of, you know, you've been out for a walk in the cold air, if we ever get it. Still waiting on it. It hasn't come. This is it here. So I just think it'd be nice to look like, you know, I've been out and had a walk and, you know, got all flushed. Is that what I'm looking to do? Who knows? Bronzer that I'm bringing in is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in bronzer. Yeah, these guys, they really know how to come up with the names. Can you see it? Yes, you can. It is here. It looks Neapolitan nearly, doesn't it? So that is going to be my bronzer. My palette, which might not get... Somebody's snoring over there very loudly. This is the PS Sculpt and Bronze Contour and Bronzer Duo. So I consider duos to be palettes. This is what it looks like. It is bronze and cream. I honestly don't know how much use I'll get out of it, but I just wanted to rotate it in. Even if I only get one use out of it, at least it's getting a use. Ooh, that cream bronzer is starting to get a bit dry. Oh dear. No one's fault but my own. This is what they look like. They're actually quite nice, I think. They're not too warm. I was worried at first that they might be. Obviously, we're trying to dupe Patrick Ta here for €6. I was going to try it, you know. That foundation's gone everywhere, Ruth. Why don't you take it off? Right, what else have we got? Let's do lip products. Fish them out. Come on, little lippy products. Out you come. So, lip liners. Let's start with those. I have the Essence Stay 8 Hour Lip Liner in... What are you in? Tell me. Naive? Yes, Naive. And again, this is just a lovely... Oh, don't be broken. How... Oh no, I was trying to throw it away. I was about to get indignant. That is it there. So really lovely berry, deep berry shade. I think that would be nice. And then just to have something, you know, less in your face, I've gone for the Vive Peached Lip Liner, which is just a lovely shade. I really enjoyed that. Just a lovely neutral shade. To go with that, I brought in the Vive lipstick in Cherub's Kiss. Here it is here. And it's just a nice little nudie, pinky brownie shade. Why am I like so stupid when it comes to swatching? Honest to God, you can take me nowhere. For our hydrating lip product, I have brought in the PS Tinted Balm in Cherry. So it's kind of like this, you know, black honey kind of affair. Can we do it right this time, Ruth? Who knows? Maybe, kind of. Not really. Yeah, so like it looks super dark there, but it actually comes out quite sheer and nice and hydrating and stuff. So we're gonna give that a whirly curly. For matte or for liquid lipstick, I have the L'Oreal Rouge Signature. Doesn't give a shade. Teeny tiny. It's so cute. And it's kind of like this brick red, if memory serves. Oh gosh, you don't want to come out, do you? Close it, Ruth. Don't just turn it upside down, dear God in heaven. Can you see it? Oh my God, why am I so bad at these things? I swear this was my first time ever doing a video. Lip gloss is the Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip Balm in the shade Fresh Acai Berry. Is it acai or acai? I can never remember. I'm nearly sure it's acai. Correct me in the comments. I hate saying things wrong, but I'm very much the kind of person that, oh yeah, no, I'll say it right next time and then keep saying it wrong. But it's a very pretty shade. You still smelling okay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's fine. And then lip balm is the Ulta Beauty Lip Quench Hydrating Lip Balm. And this is her here. Raspberry. I do like raspberries. Where will we swatch you that people can actually see you? Oh, maybe here. Let's do here. You probably won't see it anyway because it's just a very mild tint. But isn't that pretty? Oh, that'll be so pretty. Okay, nearly there, guys. I promise. Oh my God, she's been talking for 25 minutes. Shut up. One and only liquid shadow. I'm not bringing in more than one anymore, whether it be liquid, cream, etc. This is the e.l.f. I don't know, can't remember what they call them, but they don't like to leave their stickers on things. It's on their outer packaging, which is infuriating. But I think it was Dirty Martini. It's this lovely green, isn't that? Oh yeah, murky, swampy green, as Kat from Beauty News says, or Kitchnich. So that one is coming in. I have my brightening one this time is from Sephora. It is 12 Hour Colourful Coconut Matte. So it's just, you probably won't even see it. It's just a nice lower eyeline. I have the Maybelline tattoo liner in, what be your colour? Rich Berry, I believe. And you'll see why that will make sense in a moment. So it's a lovely berry toned. Kind of going for the berries this time here. And I have 3 liquid liners that I want to try out. So these are from Catrice. They're called the Calligraph Artist. Calligraph Artist. Why would you not say Calligraphy Artist? But anyway, these are them. Here I have Butterscotch, Setting Sun, and Tropic. So I do 1, 2. I wanted some fun, colourful eyeliners. Whether I'll even be able to use them. Oh, Ruth. Dear God in heaven, somebody, please send help. But I want to at least get one use out of the 3 of these and just see, can I do something with them? I bought them because I love the colours. But I can't use liquid eyeliners. I say can't. I can, like, it looks shy. What about palettes? Again, very brief overview of palettes here because I will go more in depth in eyes. First up is Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just going to be so much fun? Coloured Rain Power palette. Here she be here. Lovely purples and mauves and berries. So you see where I'm going with that eyeliner, the berry colour. Oh, Sample Beauty The Equalizer, Volume 2. Never got Volume 1. And I don't think there was a Volume 3. But these are just, I love this palette. More berries. More kind of autumnal. Oh, yummy, yummy shades. Looking forward to playing with you. And then Blend Bunny Cosmetics, The Dollhouse. Because this is just such a great everyday palette. You know, what these ones here don't have, this will have. You know what I mean? I'll be able to, no matter what, be able to create a look. Very excited. That is it, guys. That is my shop, my stash. If you stayed this long, well done. Well done. But have you nothing better for doing? Honestly, I'm so sorry. I know this is much longer than I meant. Tell me, what do I do? Do I just like not talk about the ones that I had in last month? But that doesn't make sense. Or do I do separate videos? Do I do one video just talking about what I had last month and then do a second video talking about what's coming in? Tell me. Tell me. I need to know, people. Or should I just scrap this series altogether? It's another possibility. You tell me. Because you're the ones watching this. Hopefully someone is. But that's it for today, guys. Ooh, new nails. Oh, loving them. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you stayed this long, give us an old thumbs up down below. And hopefully I'll chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Sloan.